And how does he create the needed balance for the Arsenal team? These are where the questions are. Now me check it in terms of baby I was born a number of minutes. Now me hear statistics need deal with baby I was born a number of minutes now. First of all, I mean kind of interview in 2022 before he joined Newcastle United, the number of football so 6 or 8. So this is his statement. To be honest, if you ask me this question, I have to say I prefer to play at number 8. But I think my role here at number 6 is exactly what the team needs. It is to take the ball out first and underlined, to do some passes, to find the wingers and the strikers. Very good. The next one, I'll say I can play both positions, but Eddie has a choice to make. And for me, the most important thing is just to play and to help Newcastle get 3 points. I think my best position is at number 8, but I can play number 6. It is not a problem for me. It meaning say you are born a tough one in also on only the who say almost 6 on your defensive midfielder or a central midfielder. It 8 I don't know who wants all boba. Name say Newcastle air pobi amanipa corner team gina defenders na anima bo says na ono na je ho if we say ade a ya ka che ne say onye no o fifi honum bi obetima yes an yoma na it de ne ball na e ho adwuma na o ye o mobo na nyina defenders na nim no chance no mpe kon be fa so mbe evedi opponent presses by making passes to wingers, strikers and bailing them out. Na no na se free honum a ni a checking the number of minutes our boy in every specific position playing for Newcastle United. Now no na ya see komudi na correct position so boy ya e Newcastle since 2021-2022. Numbers ni ni. About 8,858 minutes as a number 6.
The pressure I ban and wash it.
98 trooper.
Onka say the pressure no was here.
Oh, the credit is also kind of preference.
To me.
To our own top pressure on me there. This I won't say. To what the thing I'm doing, it is good.
The case that I'm eating this morning.
So you get the referee and the game you are eating, it is good.
If you the true way I dey talk, we true matter. Sado mo kikani adia.
Oh, once someone down there say, "Oh, Kobe has a referee said the game you are eating, it is good." That's that. You the thing you doing, it is good. Bisa ho. Okay. Say akokra te semia. O sand pressure e swami. Nti ayema.
Me the wom na me cannot say tornado video bi a na mu say na ma post.
The phones are still calling.
The phones are calling. The phones are calling.
What pressure?
The phones are calling.
Yes,
tornado. The phones are calling back. Oh, BBI fine.
Yo.
Just that said the whole
Masa, BBI fine. Just that neighbors also need your body.
Oh, so me.
Maybe also who crowd see BBI fine.
Yeah.
Just that. Just why.
The all need the TM on Masa. And easy cry. Easy. Come heat to a town. Nso toba heat to him. Nso toba heat to him. Easy cry.
Where you made it? TPM crowd so mommy be. And what is that?
Oh, son, idea.
Pressure make come and say be.
And then me Joe, sir, and say, and then yes, I'm Joe Kaka. And then them say, me more resting Kaka. Oh.
Wontumi 101.3 Nyaminsawo. Wontumi 101.3 Nyaminsawo.
Why a legend in front of Rexoma. They're timeless. Record wave. Me say one day I'll see a banner by mid morning kakra.
Yes.
More heat. The car teach and he was eat more mangoes and save more money. We sukuni asusu tadu and the mango no. My friend was come dibi na service carriage. The UBS school I charge 2 weeks now. See casa. The was one who see car to me the banner. Yabama Grand Crastone. Maybe that's what tower. Yeah, we got it to me after 2 weeks.
Over the bar. Over.
I've also had a cram. I'm from the one.
Baby. So what drink him? Yes, so class. Teacher need car A now. I drink that baby. Share your pentama for dining.
Now, come on, Yapan Saturdays and Sundays.
Saturday and Sunday. Mua. And he's
no boy no so bankuna or cotton so
David.
And a budget no so one factor.
David you probably
yes, Susani is ABC in Negas.
Oh, you never too.
I am part. We now understand what is happening in the forest.
Story near very straight,
very straight and long back. And then maybe
offer her head, only and the babaku.
Bemasra watching. Oh, free crumpets will be able to tell us.
Oh, Zadian. You're all sorry, I know Pana, Ubus or like so. I know the order easy.
I know the
Over bathroom would draw our take. Offer away soap Punesa,
Wontumi
supermarket video, cars or could you ask Cabano?
Oh, body splash and
cosmetics venture. Who don't know if you anymore be upon so I know a landlord. Usikano Kaka now dinosaur.
One box I shows a cat trepen. Shabaku 2 weeks only.
Hey, it is when you're more.
Yeah, Rossi a war Panama 112.
And so
no
still,
kita
yeah, on chain.
I don't know so come General Kakaba still only has one more ready.
I didn't yet. And you're no fancy. And on a swakata, you know, the shower. Oh, you okay?
In man, Moya, the Emperor.
Yeah,
nobody move heavy.
Nurses was yet your doctor. Nurses, no doctors. No, almost whom your mapa, when you are not man. Almost your mapa. Say, oh, Majuma. Oh, yeah. And you said you almost would you come out for us. Yeah, sanity. And I was okay. Oh, David, will be in the profession. £10 school. I may pay winner. I don't more kunara was gynecologist now. Office to chair office. Wife to chair office. Hey, a different story. The Namidi movie.
Oh, yeah. 7 after 10. Yeah. To see an idea.
Mammy knew you. I don't know day. Who said, and so you more strength now the way we know. TSM.
Tina me power some no energy. But mami hu ye. So but me amini ye. Fancy. Say keyless. Oh say push on.
Push to start.
I don't know how to do that. When I handbrake and it say you lock it where we know.
Small one.
Is it kind of won't you know? I don't bet you see baby see a bend. I don't bet you see baby see a bend.
Send me the intelligence one.
I know there.
Me had the
free say if you okay
any problem.
I know there.
Me am there. No my catch Jose me am. I
don't better say.
Jose me better say. Me penny me nyai. Did everything.
350 in the
mammy got with it.
I feel the drive. Obana.
Matthias said, Uncle, why?
James Bond. Yes, who trigger said James Bond. James Bond. Who trigger said the way you move. Oh, can't bet you break and I will park it. What? Yam kwa akabo.
Yananti na yanko yanim na. Abuja fanado pay high sense your promo diamana. Enra yanam chrome na the way anam for fa fridge so high sense womu and showrooms na no dey pass. Here catch us on the 18th of August. I call him 28th the biemu I will be a television and I feel fridge no washing machine and the account be a refrigerators ni na no ade se ba beje high sense in showroom ye biem air condition and nneoma account nyina na no pay se utia eso bo at the era showroom bia na feel kwaje the 5-year manufacturer the 31 fee and that so na auto a oje and nneoma na bibia so e kama e the prices ne de no so wa wonim say the atete so that antiwe in a promo as a cost way a factory direct promo no and ye day amount to bon era yen showroom e Eastleigh gone mo Accra wo hacho a wo be ra Kumasi so wo tan so ana fe wo Kumasi na me adum so ni nyina na yade se ne wonya du on post office wa ye boy dwuma ye number no 0302550009 high sense for no and so letting come again helpamisha and the capsules and no ana make can for the amasa solution amasa yade we see ayo ya bema eso mem yo and so kama e won pema hoden ana agan heba mixture e provide and so my benefit ne de do so pa a che say e ma pain relief said ne sisie no eya ya esifa ho nam yaw ni ade nyina no eno so etime konti agan de eno an ye ka wansam de acho because ba ye enya asam etu akra a che say manfo gusu a wo mu enom unyanto bi afrenam pay 0241604702 na fe wonim panifom adin komo manabel fast food and pizza and ye manabel say yen control say a program and awo ye some jollof rice and abeso water na say o pe any fried chicken and a pizza o pe jollof no medical canada say white no mo plain rice no any stew and awo pen so ani nyina no e ya de say manabel e ye bia chesa no day pa wedding sa do an engagement aye bus weekend ni parties ni nyina no say ye hia ne ye beto nsa didia na e manabel aduane also pebi ato adia ye order baby a obi a de bebrel ye wo kronom aho ane ye di adwuma 0249030830 na on manabel empany from din common solar biochemist onum adarom enano pe Zeman plus herbal capsules panyan yasesam na fe instant o tedene na the woman say different class yasesam we no capsules ni mienu ana ya match ne seti a wo de bom yenu na nu so go so be unsa adwuma yi enso start adiamawa entini be start enso arokama ade ama we Zeman no and yasesam at the instant na wo tedene we was so bia obedu bi herbal shop bia no also pe Zeman plus herbal capsules no 0245616028 na fe wadi nkoma best brand publications omodie say ye can books ne nkoda no ade no say all pre school no textbooks are crèche and kindergarten and nursery for dear no omu dear nyina no ebi ho and afenia no and so mathematics science any English language and no creative art and afa history nyina no you be one of Nigeria as mo textbooks no so no yes combined English language we no auto from form 1 na we dey Korea form 3 and that say ne auto na form 2 as auto book omo dear no we ma combine nyina from form 1 to form 3 auto ya na say kwa wie ene school ensom no ho no ha just say eno na awofo no montoma mo man say da be ya emfa kafoforo enso emra bra ye bie school na ye koye nim ye opankro no eho ana ye main office no ewo ye ben la Posada Hotel 0507200200 na wodi enkomo enano pay na ebi haba clinic de onya duwa sofo nie na sofo rasta eno no doctor etnasia wani no glaucoma ana tenet so wani no etano eba bonkum no wanya ho adwuma etimi transfer ekoni fa no so eno na man ha adwen enti oba ye de adro ma no adro no ubedi amana kotrenum akoethre no enso emu adwuma enti ano ahye no so ne no eye stroke ana afa obi a o problem e o prostate no wodi wani ebekire ABA na afa wadi adwuma o kaso millennium inside adadela stop ana afa wo kuma se kwara so dwuna se a men market na chi ono so bo adwuma do man kro ye be preschool 0541565199 na wodi nkoma na no pe kojak de ye twi yesem ama yanum adawo ena no pe ye be kwa adwuma no pa ye kojak chako toothpaste eno an ye be yusu mpanimfo yi e wo chefan kodan so wo modia eno ewom na ne nyina mu no wunya eneti yade na utifa ena dwawa broni fa no migraine na eno nso no wodi ye kope kojak pro code eno anabeboa na afenu ama ye kama de ama kojak nre e wo dwaman so 0244559597 afi when you be polytank de wa wani tuase chrome ha se ye be stone so e wo fie na efiewura utie na no pay yesi ye behind dan na ye banner polytank anywhere ye be ko because sensuo ni twa reservoir no esie bie na nuama ye kama na se bi no e be ha adwen pa eno an ye kan for de ama se ba no Ghana's #1 water storage tank no any polytanker ya dia tum oman ba bia udu bia ode also per polytank ku benya bia no an ye papa na ye yusu ntisa no so ama me Glow 360 salon and spa enye yes ubeye uti ubetwa uti bema de ubeye uti kama obetetem abadwesa no ho na afe ubanso ubeye uti na also wa bone kama ni nyina de ye bi awaso ye pedicure ana afe manicure ye bi ye facials wanim na abeso ye ho adwuma ana massage frontal installation or any makeup and ye bi emfa emma tattoo na abeso draw o baby girl ana asem bia o draw o baby boy ni din agun sa ho ana ase kukuma ni nyina no ye be ye nails ni nyina ye ka enho asem se ye bi awaso ye wa cry ye was sprinters ye adjacent chicken republic ho ana afe wo ene baby a enkan no se wo fie na abese ye me ye ho adwuma nso ma wa obe frɛ 0591470003 na wodi nkomam ena no pay currency ventures adrone ye ni nyina ne sam Zara Mixture and any G capsules on no dear. So utie na no pay eba pa ama no kama ade ama Zara Mixture ni G ne dear pebi na fe enum enam ya de go no ne flex ni nyina no and also ebe call ediamantia na wasa no so ediama me man capsules ni memedro be ma wa ye week e won pema num Zara man capsules abeboa na fe hindi aba Mixture no treat malaria diabetes ni nyina no eno ebeji afri 0246348334 na fe wadi enkoma last card here I want to wallpapers no ye ho adwuma na obi wo wa wakwaje dan bi obese osiesie mu wallpaper ni 3D 5D ana fe mabu sheet ni obi e wo ho na aroma diffuser ana be ma office ana fe o dem aye hwam ana fe ye kan wo ene sofa bi na ho antete a ye be ene ho adwuma ye sofa chair covers ni bi wo wa o ba beto na fe di akodra ho kama ye wa dum ye ne boss 7 building ana dia no so akra circle tiptoe lane ho a 0554 114878 na wadi unkomo COS SP2 engine oil enye na eno ha make for yama say utie na o ka ne engine nya problem say ya o use engine oil papa na ewisie efri to eba say new engine and old one diesel and petrol engine o dia no COS SP2 engine oil no ana beboa ama o ka engine no ananti 0540424386 na for wadi unkomo Lawson Beverages Limited Dr. Lawson ye Lawson delay man and the beaters bama de wadwuma wo ye won pam no enye no ane se wo bama wabo ene osu kama wale miam na ne free bom pampe aden me bema na me bada bi o bema ye won pam ese utimi dim pama gudie man che ama mai e feel delay man capsules no enso eye man no se wo kwa fiche na ote yawa wunya bi na no ma e be sa pains ni na e de afi wo 0248619999 na wadu nkoma 3p garlic mixture ye e draw we say wa wonim say garlic our benefit bebre e woni pedua no nti na no aduane a ye use garlic na no bi ne de ya draw ni kama na high blood pressure ewo anase ne obi an sugar level ewo so ya kase obesa wo sote immune system no forma ya na ya de wo ba no madu bia beboa pa obi ade bia no o feel say ne nsa no ayetitiriti as an insert Joe one share stroke about your wardrobe 3p were German so 0248928824 now on penifadin come me demand for the what the meraneto so what they say at the baby akodu bia mon fani pano emra na onyanko ye de me demand from nati ase onyankopon de mre enso amana ode adwuma pa say ye stroke and asa woyi ana onso fie bebrenie enchimi ma doctor beboa prostate and sexual weakness enu ye me demand for doctor time era so our Buakwa Agogo School Junction Accra. Your Poko Asamayera 0244 774282 nafe. What din command Dr. Mensa and ye na doctor there was saying your mother koso abrabomo your business and koye and afobu onso a otonade ayento sikato samana se ayasasa ne do achi a beje sasa dro and afenu bone and so ana wonuma owadro a wode buasa be okasa sent efu anumu ba wanyini pa na so jonso keteso ani nyina no Dr. Mensa o kochu ni Guinness Depo and a James Accra Madina Zongo Johnson 0244921269 now what do come tabia no ya watabia taku eno de bema bia wo be so ya takuma wadro pa ni o unya bia bema obetimi atafre ama o no obaihia depa te de obai feeling pem oba onrichi orgasm eda unte feelings pem da o boka egu tabia takuma oba dibi na emo tabia ba me chance malaria dropa any join this ni nyina be call ede ama afi capsules na yisisie no emu amama nyina de ama bema osisi no ya numadre 0243686861 na wabon komo ba hospital the doctor there wanim say watching kasa ya and awanya accident ama na mabu ya footballer wonko to J Cup na da so na yi ni nyina no dompe ana afi kasa na there we specialist pa wo mu a chese chroma there no an obi anso ede ne ya there no dompe mu asama call was HIV awo so na obi a wote be na no pe atwere ya there ha wadwe no odwani cha tonso agogo ya ben agogo hospital Anafa Accra your Spinters Road 18 Junction 0244988004 nafe wadun komo Ruta Mr. Ruta Live any Ruta Tonic 3-1 drawway juma pa na Ruta Mr. nse utiano pe na won atiagu so malaria symptoms bi na wo no asomanuma ya menwono mi didi a enya me de wo de no Ruta Mr. eno beboa Ruta Live no so no na ntini ni mo sisi eno nti wuta complain mpaboa so na ro kra wonte me na titiriti me nsai moja no fa ntini no wodro no Ruta Live na fe Ruta Tonic no so typhoid no ense so to any nyama ekoso environment wunya bia eno beboa 0244485632 na wodi komo na natural in there bema odunso ya na ete say obu odunso na say ebia kam odunso tentempa wodro proslav no ana onya bia eno betumi abonti proslav ne de ekutamu a na enom Truman capsules ne weak erection premature ejaculation eno enso na be Congo ointment no so honama ni san rushes ni nyina no eno ese no 0249017101 na wadin komo immunity the system no muntie na no pay oya na maye week aya na maye mere unya immunity ba supplement kantanka dre onum no na sa oya de edmonti channel so za dropa Ghana for agiatum ba ko pa ye no mame fo no mo ye adwuma wo gya ho ne awiamu mo be bon adwuma sa kobem sa de be sa no monum bi no ade a che ahoden ana eba eno immunity de ade ko amono ne power specialist heba hospital ya mame doctor kosu aduaya wo se men kan cho se hepatitis no ABC degree bia bobia fabra fossil liver ulcer fibroid ana afi ne no wo kidney brana afi yamwa aha ana just dro no ewa nyankopon tumi adwuma ye okumase feyase bosom twekwa no so a ewa adua Junction Accra kwa benya ACP road also oba adwuma takrade for monye so ase or rekodo ewa Naji Estate 0244 544422 na afi woni ya mame doctor akosua adua ya edin komana bibia so aye kama edi ama nanu pe fancy
Whoa, Supremo Medase pa Medase. Now you drew I also have food question of the day. Now Dr. Musu in the one on the day have food no abedwa so nti say wo hwe njumedi ana see njumedi wo monitor na obana se bema have food no ebeboa we no ema wo tiri no efu kama yesuki na fe ase no ho ane sane yoma nyina na jam ne kakawurewure no Nina ebeko ane biem so wudware na skin no ayo hene dabia wudware awo tititi ho a wadro no amusu have food eno enso bedi wakagina mu na ahwe na afei aboa wo kama pante pebi toy na daroma na day question of the day ema na omama omanyan is it amusu say yemusa say could João Pedro break the Chelsea number 9 case Could João Pedro break the Chelsea number 9 curse? Number 9 now, more than say a cursed no. João Pedro, ebetimi a breaki ayine dahona na eno ana amusu have food ebuse na no pay.
Well, fancy Facebook for no adrenche ni bi ne benji and fan sister we are say a simple cry obe breaki and so and we don't know and so a day about grace I'm watching way grace I'm watching was say nobody can break it including Pedro Bientimi Mreki and no Diaba Ogini Brown Jr. say who advised him to take the number 9 shirt to cry why and to Akwaifu and no kakra or also a day was Minister Charles near me from Asante Mampo 100% sure was a Pedro Ebe Breki and no Diaba Kwame icon still and also a trust still Obe Breki and as Ebe Kwaso my own the Evans a 3 years still maintain as a casino and that's some Ejinamupa I just say what they are by head on some Bawe rich fancy and foul more update on United and no ayon come day back where Kwame Wazaro near was some live from Morocco Casablanca say he's good player but that number 9 no Wontumi cry and no I don't know and so the about Kwaku man was God is able he would do better okay God is able be possible okay Richmond Dufour as a Chelsea Ajim Kwano no anu akofa 9 and no ayon koma or de abanti kwa ina hidie asem
na okwakofa asem abafie João Pedro we ye bompa so betimi abreki ade no but
but we share and you may be on say de la be fa 9 no am ye bibia senka akoi ade be dey e be fa mana ya but Bible so crying eboa do oboa no
and they no credit
by yonkofo bi so mo destiny no e na different crowd dia na me hwe boy dia crazy say on September ti September no ana na me hwe na the word 9 no connection to ni life no on say your life path number
yes
be abrabo man tie o day o ni ade into ono me hwe month na o resolve ye no or buy no na 9th month na no year September no into or connection to the number 9 no on one destiny na kita no de be wiase no ye won on the 9th month na say when choose number no fancy say mbia obi a fantin wo offer or reason maybe ono na emra so say obeye bibi on say that this ono na mantle na eden I follow within the guy
now obi afro ha
masa
o mic crying so you so any am
bye yeah that one
obi another obi ayo player
yeah that
ayo player
yo nti
obi player ira
na me kan nti fancy wo hwa akwana ene ne 9 na uchimu say on the 9th month and also your number 9 na say 9 connection the guy had that 9 connection nti slow fancy slow flu
okay
the guy will deliver on the it takes centuries and generations for people to break case on Abraham abusua no it take generations na nyame be yi no na nyame abayi Isaac nti generation bia ne nipa bi opagya ne ne yede ede ne ba nti we no de na yede aso say obaye 9 no wadwuma 9 na obia ntimi mfa nya hwe no na wono de be bibi ntimi nsuru the guy had connection with 9 timi ya na frequencies ne vibrations na means the guy no connection to them say am going date of birth the coin na is here on the 9th month nti for choosing 9 were for a reason and you're ordinary
okay
oh yeah okay
so they also the numbers name because tell am the me can say the man for you no be disappointed because of buy no be pride and I'm sure Pedro so they can put one season
approve
abam obi an so betin aye adwuma
yeah nti the lab the infanto nchen we the lab no we ase do baby nyankopon ka kire ye kan say Moses say ono no de Israel for no be dey ebekọ edu baby nyame man say wani pa be hu ke na ba ona nyede so no je mantle no de ma Joshua
mincho no Shadrack ma forward we bia ma quick hwema me na afi ye say obetimi ayusu no e de aye we na mo say ye Facebook na YouTube na nyina no e ko down but e ba ye be sam amanfo nsa ba nti wo de kan de all kan na be ko forward na no
the woman say edu baby a nyankopon kra sheboto so na wa nyere ho emem ko edu baby e say wo na ye do wo kobo hye asase no so no ko ya so dem ye gemante na ma no mba Joshua ti Joshua na du om ko ye enje edu baby a di lap ne bai mi hu bibi kan ba wa mo ano be da bam akra we no on 9 connection na September no drop free mo no 9 ye deliverance on sa de na delivery nti won so baby a kwa wo so a e bo so men kron no deliver nti sa number 9 when is connected to your life e won no ma bebre but the one significant one is a fancy a sa won a number a kuta delayance nti say e da so na wa anya ho adwuma e be say delay life. That is the negative aspect of it. Nti when you have the positive aspect na okay so a number a very good a timi deliverance ultimate deliver good ni adi nyina no esa what the negative aspect a delay e da so na wa anya ho adwuma ultimate delay o destiny into omo aye wo omo 9 months ni ade no obi o pade e chepan sa no abem obi okuta otie mi ne bia wo no September
okay
ni destiny number na so candidate of birth ni rapid to 9 no or pade e che ansa na nsaka onya ade easily.
Wow,
that is the negative aspect. But so bon so now yero ho a obitimi break so the guy has that connection with the 9 and I think se fancy obe deliver through 9 so be any ho
Wontumi
ye ko ye nim Chelsea no ye wi
okay
ye wi bi
whoa I'm in for bet to a quote Emma Moina Yanko foreign number quick BW6A 282 1BA BW6A 283 45B BW63 6 meba me biamo Shadrack my rewind team bet me ato so BW6A 282 632 BW6A 282 9E6 BW6A 282 EDC ti quote no ana mede amount no na 55 ors 10 ors 8 6 and then 5 ors respectively eno said ye eno so esiti enti eno ano no you say you Facebook on any YouTube na besa bana ya diamam so manya H kakre ba ya bem wo ho but say ma ya me am channel no so fancy the Maria TV because I'm say TV nko na aka
okay
so say the be am for more socials no be bia two there
for now channel fa ho mfa munjai ho
ti Shadrack munsu wi aye be ma manfo ho ye kwa ma no ne abana ye de eye foreign no ama wona no pay live on the show ti young community develop de nya bi ni
wa mo no so nya bi ni pedro de no kra ne energy obia ni energy o de be wi akwa we frequency very high
okay
vibration so
okay
fancy
whoa your comment on here about this Wontumi sports buffet and I don't pay Facebook no I'm say I call Anna YouTube no same t fancy the Maria TV on YouTube no be a bar na I'm say Shadrack more try say omo betimi aye ho bibi kakra na afa ye de no so asoso e de amount yenko foreign na Shadrack more ready am yenko na yenfa no ema ye tiefo
Wontumi 101.3 Nyamisa
Todi Yashak Rura Kadesh Shamaki Shra Yehuwa Elahenu Yehuwa Ekat Ahata et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Todi Yashak 998 minutes as a right central midfielder. About 1069 minutes as a left central midfielder. And on ball 86 minutes as a main central midfielder in the middle of the park. 33 minutes as a central attacking midfielder. 34 minutes as a right winger. So meaning say the basic position in the Yama Arsenal Latiska 75 million pounds because say ball number 6 8,858 minutes the quality of that in that role and the Arsenal Kofana they buy.
Okay.
So meaning say over Arsenal team he is purposely going to be seen as the number 6 in the first place. The double number 8 is a Odegaard Declan Rice but our chance obetimi as in the absence of Declan Rice. Now let's check the number of minutes Arsenal players born last season. The reason why adding him very important. Now Declan Rice bought 4,366 minutes. The Martins will be made bought 4,208 minutes. Eberechi is about 2,607 minutes. Odegaard ball 1,952 and Cameroon ball a day. So the 4 rotative midfielders for Arsenal.
Story say make headlines. Our man from man so Emma on Nena Fe. Who said a Jumadian and so Bessia Kona Manu Casanano Peno. Yenina Yawasa and La Liga came and I was a person. And also Basso and Yabobo Fransa, Atletico Madrid, Domu came on Mokwa, Yafano Malaga, so boy, Emma Sakem, Eba Suninano, Yaramon, also by and what I said, and some other Siako Emano Peno, we are Atletico for a ball gamer, what was you think? And you may cross Emma Quatana, Yafano Alvarez, I chat him the year, and then Chess and you may cross Suninano, Yaramona, Amtet, and also Panano Pena, Manu Casai, William St. Jamin, Canina, so just I'm Safi, Anna Jamina, and some Anna Jamin Sakano, and some Achasa, Ayadia Sampan for Serbia Bonadiano. Woman some about me aka now a player in front of Avarasa. You can say be a player no. Woman some about me aka na something no. Jamin say Kanasana, woman training session Kuswa Enra, woman buying Amos Ama Chenebino, woman say Avaras Edram Tentendia, one some year training at Yama Club. Your father's a let to come Madrid almost to Timino, now just Avaras after Senra. You can't trust many Janus Quadano, or you'll be psychologically unfair. Physically Aquadano, when you're ready, Sam Ababo Bo, and some Yama Ayabokua, your phones are let to go Emma Chasson, common in Ano, Yarabant Avara Senior, woman or Mania Bodiam announcer, woman Shadam more a minute in the Toronto, woman some Muguso Moyania, Yakan Sam Aya training, and so our Madaya Honda Archers a player, no, one some Shem Ama own common. Yaramon so ma when I was shown us na ebiamno Jaminson Canasa and Numa and some across Emma Kobasa woman supporters at dinner time Emma make catch and another per se Sabi Nima mi onom atena bia one some anya bibi anya boni bia crano woman some diatama bibi kan kwatano one some ma mintano peno and yabufu and some adiaba ama chesa omo say woman ye juma chesa omo ye insider our club no mo yes mo Sakotano, or the Bayan common consider na woman quine and some amanin consensa, a general course and Bono, Wamobi, yet almost 2-0, and a Bono, Wamobi, Ninachino, Wamosum Martin couldn't our Sama Chenum Quadia, and a player no, Atletico Madrid, Ebetimia compete, and non assisting way, our black some uncounting Cabaya, supporters and one. One more today say, one more here, Kadanum, our team, and say, Uka Sabia Alvarezano, one more supporters natural, Nebia some Alphonse Amonkwa, not Chesawonia Kadano, man in the year cry, because a human crossing at Chesa, one more here, Burnham, our team will be him, and what you almost have 2 goals, our bra, one of some Amo Bonibie, and Matteo Alemani, or no, and our sporting director, and some Atletico Madrid, on him say, before cross a match and about Stateno, one some Abusa planning to say, now, boy, situation is to say, and also actor saying, and now sporting director to say, yes, we're penny driving and then Swasano on Tiasio, sir, a command say, one CEO, I have found Einhill, Hill Marin, and some Akasa, Ama Wakasa Bia Cotano, what did be our call ubenya na jiso betua 500 million euros no and some on san campaign dia ene sawu busana akoda no situation a dobe catch one say wo refer wo ensom ade wakwa asem na eye chaso panina ono som ye fa no marin edi kankan ya enti sporting director no wono som dwane asem no e wa brene wo bia som abeso obeka bie ene wati members and omo a wo ye supporters and some asia akoda no wo mo mpere no ma hwa baako say ama chesa management ni bi ane ate wo mo nyina so adwa nana demate kwa ye kapam sam twam sunu mu na ha tinta meka say ha no say ene akoda no Jose, Yabakana sa wadana home ato tankruum na gentia make us a bueno and some adana ato tankruum and some other say one obeka say the only solution and say omubejana kwan amanako and I let to consunya ready say amount to FC Barcelona woman bano and until omubatono amanako ntano pay German Sanka a year latest and year Metesa Nyamiana Sunday woman abo a year game na ekobase area omu game Sunday na Atletico Madrid abobody etia klaba ye fansa Bayawel eno ensom aye Bayawel team no sa Atletico and Bayawel omobo sa game ni we pa Jeminya sa Deco awonom aye sporting director Emma FC Barcelona be for phone na wa from at the player in question eno aye Alvarez na openino ensom akacha akwada sa Julian ye da say na ye da say pa because Jenny Pabayan waye yara was say be I show intent sa also be so bo atama bas na mom on phone na antiase ye move on one say em come no enu so abesiako because omuntimi njai emane nkonkwa sa enti Deco after Atletico and be ya won say bibi ntimi ampie a chesa no abehyen kran abechesa bi akwan bi adaba bi akotan no ensom abedwane basadia and ye Deco abafa phone afe one some adakoda na sena Barcelona one some move on komani nyina no yete ema onano pay and some our show no sena wa bro yerim sa bouncer ebe move on nyina no medical catch on say Arsenal woman kwada na fan sa Victor Yokeresh ayobi abobokua ye fan sa Barcelona omo yadane pa na from Bueno so campo no metesa ono so tesa Barca for pano no am sam wa Barca ho damo ama ye kase Yokeresh no so nyaya na yankene wotenam ensom adama Barcelona Yokeresh ebenya na chesanko no ensom abaye player ade ama bobokwa sa Barca eno update and what another candidate just one and some our listeners so aye Inter Milan one more captain fansa Lautaro Martinez na Martinez de no ya kan some pronounce some that show data na Gemini no person say me be ka Barca form so pressure no about very difficult and pay yes Lautaro de onya na dwen say ebi onya Barca na obebo ana Inter Milan and some anyo omadwen say one be ton Lautaro amanako anu obi busasa nya bia no ye kale se bia Barcelona wo mo yeso mo de 100 million euros akwa koma Inter say wo mo ba fa aye Lautaro Martinez akwa anya bia no Inter abekanta bi anase bia Inter Milan wo mo som abeka ane enum aye question mark say wodru Italy amsa tables no me say kan say bi mo som abisa aye Inter team awa branding nyina na striker bobo kwa wan sa bonsa for no wo mo som ape ana akwadana eno wo she go ana make na samsa ye fono Hamza Abdul Karim ono ana ugly ejana man be bolona Barca amekene deal no permanent amende wonu som aginam arma Barcelona wo mo akwadana be ka aye chasa first team no hona Abdul Karim no enwa wo san she go na unim say process imo wonon kwa ya akoda bia wa hye 4 goals na so boy no motoba no wosoro omodene ball no wo body ma boss ankoda na bra ball akoda no boru tim so buru nkoda no so pi and onu na ye kana sam wa bra omu wie game no wo mu sa coach no say oh akoda no de eye de be duru ba be no mahinya no na motompo no ensom aya na debat emsa wontumi nkase bia de akoda no eba be lead aya Barca line akwatano ensom ayo bia den so ebeba mfaso e dia ma club na enom aya asemo panino wonu som adekotutwa na yenka nyina na enra wo mu game Barca for boy wonu sa kam you we anya game bia sa na we no aya ne kan sa one Gampa trophy enra wo mu say Rodri ensom akire enipa eba stadium attendance no metesa na aya 54,224 enom akire say signs Barca ye ebema aya team no wo mu supporters are optimistic safi Sanyo mabasa kwa kama pa na sedi omantimi anyi show Cancelo ensom anchira enwano deminya no sana ana boy no presentation abakoso ana pam the video aba ma hu sa na Cancelo eyobi a wadwapa jamensa kan sa wo must schedule sana abo local time 1:45 ana player no wano so unfeeling abakoso e wa branom ay latest and some of amaso de ba no kasai Jorge Mendes awano agent no wabadru aye Barcelona kromo na ball pani na babadru no obehia Barca and come on abakoso eno aye show Cancelo boss ewie amopa no ntoma and what you on deco aye meeting na on na kwada ba ko ne client ba ko and some aye Mark Casado anya bia na Casado situation say ana city waba present aye officer wonya fa kwada no some aye ma Barca na from so hwe emu die ebeboa aye chesa akwada no bia no wabo som abehwe amasane ma no nyina no eno som akoso kama wa brane eno som aye update ba ye ko aye Real Madrid no mo no eno Paul Kubansi wo mama na mo Jeminya no say Kubasi hwenya no on pry na mo manager na nkasa na decide say wabasa boy no arrest enu ntina no agema wo so boy akwada na fa no say Kubasi no wo so amana mobie na Real Madrid me no kasa na no pay no yaba no mo training kwaso den na Jose ebaye from day one training number 1 ebesi training number 35 aya na no pay dia boys na aya anta manager fan say Jose na so ba ye training nko no wo ma ye mako 35 and dey ensom ana ka wo ma so ayesa 35 na ye kasona ne dia mo na no ya tie dia no som atema na Jamensen kan say wo mo anya ya aduma o mo start a game and some adiama Madrid no wonim say ya say Jose squad wanya ni nyina no your players ama koma ku 6 ebi wo ha wo mo de untimi mfa won sanka wonom ama ni nyaye wo mo ye untouchable our the first 11 emu sakoba say bia Madrid ebo na anya some players ama koma ku 6 no so obi pry nebia obi ensom anya so be so arrested ya some sex no aye dey omunyina be start number 1 aye goalkeeper no Tibu Courtois wonom aye automatic starter ensom our team no number 2 aye defender Mark Cucurella Jeminya no player no and some automatic starter and some our Madrid and what wobenya Kylian Mbappe wobenya Vinicius Junior and what no Jean Diamonde and a player your fan Jude Bellingham wemo ayen kwadama kuma kusexa Jamensa kan say womo ya untouchable our Jose in the first 11 mo in fact omo ya first our brand abrebi ya wasam omo bia no womo som abastarte into mo 6 awie na Jamensen kan sa Arnold ayobi ametese Jose enso yatane pa na 1 aye for boy no na vision sebia aye kwani mo na bia Mbappe no abeso take lead ana sebia Vinicius abesa wo run behind aye defensive line no sebia Jude e di America kwa player ye kase na ni ochase ejene wo bo pass e ma unsampa e bia nipa no wono so abo pass aya kwatana ye fono Arnold anunte manager no ebe consider pen som ade abom ana biam no de tane say manager no ensom ebe na adwen say dru ba bia mete say boy no kra betimi abo midfield enso de ama aya Madrid to say dem no be atwam and that club dru ba bia na cheso mu kita ball na Arnold ebe ya midfield no yes Jose ebe timi amana play similar to say the Reece James omobo no finfin no eno bia na chese manager no som abeso ye ensom adama kwatana wa plan no pay no eno aye kakra eno so free aya Madrid o maso de ba won komo no nyina no ye de ema na no pay ensom abo hwe so na eno che no mame ba mo nchintim na na sa ban before no yen call Leverkusen anopay Jeminya no say Leverkusen team no one of the captaincy armband ama kwatana ya found Edmond Tapsoba na Tapsoba ana say one of the captain and some ama baya no fear Leverkusen na Patrick Schick Jamansa kan so munyanyi assistant captain but amsa sense no ya ko Schick so ama asom na no baby a trust Schick ayobia one ebetimi deputy captain and some ama Leverkusen no change our leadership anymore. Leverkusen as a team no one some na weekend way yenim Saturday our Germany anania can say one more aya Beckenbauer way aya Super Cup no and no some other so aya buying any Dortmund amumi anu ebesia na bamunchi for the announcement aba say sa game no one be you see new Jason no aya third kit next time we home JCA first kit everywhere one second and aya way no amon shan no mom third any way aya atade according to bamunchi for no one some abeso mo chasa one be share area bo etia Dortmund and no aya game a weekend way no ana chesa no some abeso na ulu holiness ayobia where so Chasa yakan honorary president and some other club na Hurricane and come Kane ebe stay and I say be a Kane ebe ko Brian Kasa future at say no ana Uluhoines say on the DJ trying say Hurricane no we be extending a contract I'm a Bavarians of Bamunchin na gentleman what to the other Brenum one in your Burma and at the same time on one papa one jinam as agent and some other mano and I'm coming so I must start here one did da amateurs and common in our chasa BB some are positive and so at the match or what do you say a day player no and some other extended a contract no and the amabo crafan some Bamunchina and no I kakra free what penny fans Uluhoines as well and some other banana peno and some our shows na ye kano mame a year opening fans Max Verstappen me bad that story so but you know mame fan chim Formula 1 no Jeminya sa enche bia Grand Prix our Italy because we know the Italian Grand Prix September 6 and Sanchumadiano and because we ahead of near can say Italian Grand Prix and Jeminya say Max Verstappen I want to drive and some atama a Red Bull and I stand the contract at a 2030 and I am some then I can contract no about next year and I said 2028 no one somebody 2 years at the account and no report I mean say Lewis Hamilton and no Lewis Hamilton so no answer on some I driver Emma I Ferrari announcement and my name Jamie Gadan say we renew the contract I want a Ferrari and some I'm a latest about say Lewis Hamilton and some because why Juma at the Ferrari our running on the ahead of Italian Grand Prix I know because September 6 and I won't come on yet the Emma Onano pay and some our shows are free young call a Premier League Jamina and some Mikel Arteta I so penny on the press conference abakoso na press conference I was a basso Edmond Penina your fans are Arteta 1:30 I was so bad real I'm say and central found Biana Arteta I interview Biana team command one some other morning they are to now manager press conference abaso ahead of I know and manager to come na one sky Ekasano Omubusano sa wuba ye 6 seasons and ye and Juma say why be pa na say was ya ne pepenom adia boyni debi anu to so second and what the Premier League affair ojeri say be a Brason say one the likes of the PSGs be at the Madrids be at the Bayerns onu mo and some other fight was Europe because Ukraine wako quarter final wako semi final and I call final ni no etwaso in a row into a full say a brand so I was Arsenal and mo Casio was Europe at the Diana yin small penina your father Mikel Arteta and some attitude
And it's felt like you've grown and grown as an individual and as a club and as a squad. And there's a lot of talk of Arsenal as a super club now. And I think what people are talking about is the ability to compete to the really big clubs in Europe, the PSGs, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas. Do you feel you're ready now to take that mantle on and really challenge those guys on a regular basis, as well as the really big clubs in this country?
Well, I think we've been extremely consistent the last 4 or 5 years now in terms of all the performances, in terms of the growth of the club, in terms of a lot of factors that are really relevant to put yourself into that bracket or category. Now, we need to win more major trophies to be at that level, and that's the task that we had ahead.
You've been there 6 years now. This is your 6th season at Arsenal.
Some manager fans say Arteta, Mikel, Anna. What I say, your daily excepts, Emma Nano pay live on the show. I'm a chess manager, and then come on in, you know, and some other two time. I'm in for a chimney. I'm some Robert Fisher, I'm reference because we know a match they want some 20 tell and hobby. Just them so be Ankamu and Akabakono. Michael, will be a no old Janio says, Yerim Sam Arsenal. Ball on game and some Friday and a German Coventry. Woman a new entrant. Omumi on the Bessiana game no. Woman a referee I found Tom Bramal or no and a bedi Anna Fevano and some Abako Adiama Jarrod Gillette or no and a Jamensa Canasa Yamia Duma. Woman who game I was a Barcelona no one some Abetimi handle Amanioman so I find Yama a Bobo Crefans Arsenal and I and watch Manchester United Saturday game no Darren England no anybody now Fevano Michael Salisbury no and a handle some match and also so other games are coming no Brentford fear woman Tottenham Hotspur and some other referee na you found some Michael Oliver only other already a tinti mayo I'm some Michael Oliver no one Ama Chasafano and John Bruce and also the Bahania your father's a video assistant referee game back and also Abe Shepa and Brighton and Hove Albion Omone Aston Villa and Peter Banks and a Bedina Fe Matt Aya Donui one of some Atimia Shasariania you can Savano Abako now first game without Aya Pep Guardiola and answer first game after Pep and some Aquino Aya Bobo Crefansa Man City Omo and Bournemouth and some Abashia, referee Aya Jarrod Gillette, no, and a Bedina Fevano, and some Aya Paul Howard, no, and a Besaria Vano, some Abasiako, Newcastle Abetanefie, our St. James's, Omugema, woman in Liverpool, Ababonum. Openina, your father says Stuart Atwell. On the Bedisa game, no, now for Vanum, I James Bell, Obasha, I have video assistant reference. So, and a Monday, and a Joe, and I near Canada, I London Derby, na John Brooks. Edia, Namfana ko Ediama Darren England, no, and some other Bahania can Savano, Chesanano Peno, Yade, a yes, I'm coming and a Jackanino, and Maunano pay live on the show and watch it. Wabe Guswania Arsenal, once some and some do it about Chamano, Mammy Omo Legend, I found say Ian Wright, na right, Edin Commander, was say Arsenal, no, a fee, Sam Unkasebia, Wamusha, Man City, Edge Community Shield, and Untino. Ebia obetun da bi Arsenal kwatu Premier League da bi anya sa na ya adwuma antimi masakra na wo se omosan top players ni bi kan o na mo say na players Arsenal asen ni nyina no wo mo ensan pa bi aka ho because enwa wo mo ne Ezri Konsa ewie ana Konsa ebe make move no ayo official achesana no wo me wie bibi bia ma Ezri Konsa mebe kan asam dadada eche sa tete airplane because yade Saliba and some Aquaco Prano and I said, why a surgery no Konsa Ababani no you're right Abaso Chessa what is some Omopa a Vinicius no now Bompire pass a Vini Ababa Anya no Wasante say yes Arsenal and some Julian Alvarez Omo Papa now Omu striker B and Alvarez and yet Omu Alvarez na Jumano Wababe Ewanimu Adiamatimno Yente Ian Wright Ewa Brene Wanu some Edun Command for Arsenal wa bra one says omo chances no the Guinness woman legend any
obviously the community shield is you can't say you're going to take everything what's happened off that and like, oh, Arsenal going to last it. But buying him, I think Zolis as well. Buying Solis as well, 2 good signings. But like, I'm a little bit worried about how we need more. But again, we're built on defence. And this is why when the manager's talking about the Champions League, he's talking about building a dynasty and trying to get that player. And this is why probably we tried to go for Vinny. It didn't happen. And I know that was happening. I still hope that they're going for someone like Alvarez. If he's going to go to... I'd love to know that he's not going to go to Barcelona and he'll come to us. We need that forward. Like what he said after the Champions League is... Paris Saint-Germain, we kind of battled with them, but then they had the extra bit in that last third. You know what I mean? Where the guy got.
You still haven't got a star, have you?
Yeah, and that's what they need. That's what we need to build towards, and that's what the manager wants.
Yeah.
It seems like he's getting players for now. Yeah. Right now.
It's like they want to win that league.
Yeah, they want to win that league. But I do believe that we need to try and find that signing, that forward signing that's going to really very excited about what's happening. Obviously, the Community Shield is not. You can't say you're going to take everything what's happened off that and like, oh, Arsenal going to last.
Arsenal, I'm a legend. I'm trying to say Ian Wright, and I don't pay no. You're doing excepts. I'm out your show. No sooner. I'm come on. When him say Jamie Carragher, and so yes, sir. One of them take Abana. Omo says Omo. One bet me I have Jane. I this season our Premier League. One more chances. I will say Ebi Asome C and also maintain a Premier League. One more about Jamie Carragher and Pabian Anwa. Was one of Fusa Chelsea. Challenge for the title. Adaya was it Aguabli. Womo about the biggest challenge to Arsenal. Yakasebia club will be season way. About Arsenal club will be season way. Womo and about Arsenal. Our bra. Emma Bia. Woman to me defender on a title na. What do you pass about Timino? Wabrian so be a fan man. Yo. Say you're not crying no, Jamie. There's somebody the unwashed part. Carragher, some Adiabana, Sabi Alonso, no, 130 and the first official press conference at the Premier League, Ababaso, and Tiana about 130 local time, and some our Shuka and Sabi Alonso, Diano, and also Abacos and Eddie, Wamabusan and Sampahe, one more Omunyan Koya. Ayatesa Delap Yajini Jason number Yamana Fofro Onyankoi Enwa Yama Oni Timno Anthony Nicholas Jackson on also any Timno Woman Training Omabusa Omohuasam and Wachi Enzo Fernandez a future Ebium Pedro Neto Enso dia Ebium Malo Gusto Enso future Ninian Ayadea Manijano Abajo questions and watching him for and Wafusa Yaria season now. There, Chelsea, Plessy, and you'll be on the Champions League, Ababam, and as a Champions League, Emma Ning and Comani Ahodwa, and also Abacosna, Joao Pedro, and number 9, may you sure son also question Ababa, there, Bakuba Busana, and Nipabi Esusu, Sabia number 9, cursed. Na anyabiano Pedro abeya juma na nasa aye just a number yantungu ana edia sa question no and also ababa na meno kasa azodi sasi after such Chelsea for no sign Maxence Lacroix Emma Bunny free aye Palace abani na so be koshem and disasi out of Enra now I know who answer me coming kobini at the clubs ni me wie ya Jeminya no sa fair personal times no one also at the Crystal Palace o ma wie enti obakọ make say no Curtis Jones anopay make a chance say obako Italy oba fly oko sign ama Inter Milan team no say Liverpool for no Unumadi Omaye, 10% a future sale, a shemu, and say a commercial be a Curtis, Elquay, San Monument Sweeney, na Jones, and some a year and a hopa. Report to me, Yana Sadachi be a Swamotoa, Liverpool, Ebenya 10%, our Sicanoa, woman some Abagenimo, and no Ayasali and Peno, woman so the Alba Arches, our own common Yano, yet Emma Liverpool Fono, Maka Bradley Bacol, and Ibrahim Match, I say, in Bayama. Bre ay na akwadano said omuba so mayan intentamo na bueno abaswan intana for baba sign and some adamati na ye kasai Jeminya no sa fedie wo say omo chances no are very good say akwadano some aba joining bobokua ye fan the Cup boys ama home common nyina no ye de ama onano pay man for no on say Lewis Hall and some ayobia ye be kasa wono na man you epaso ababa 3 no na nyina chine Newcastle say Womonton another player in question so say wabakɔ man you wɔmunya ne kwama ne kɔ because wɔne tonali nom ɛne wɔmunya ne teto we man bag so a no wɔkɔ we man bag so a no wɔkɔ coach wɔn ne yɛ adwuma so a mapam no ɛde Matthias ɛyɛ Jesla ɛnso ana aba ne yade enti ɔno so nya man you no ɔbɛbɔ panti wɔmunya ne kwama ne nkɔ ama make sɛ no ɛnso aba bɛ kakra free ɔma so yɛ ɛde ba ho nkɔmɔ no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma ɔnum sɛ Man City wɔn different fans Ruben Diaz report amenya no sɛ AC Milan team no yɛse Ruben Amorim ɛnte ne ho gyae na wakatro Milan mpanfo no after sɛ mekatro no sɛ Jerry Cardinal ona ɛbɛba ma meeting akɔso no wakatro panini so ohia brantie na onyane ba kyerɛ anoa no na dwuma no ensom asi ɛno ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ ɔpani no wɔn nsom apɛban no ensom adena ba asam no demenya no sɛ according to La Gazzetta dello Sport wɔn na dia ba sɛ Galatasaray wɔn na sɛ ɔmani abro pa sɛ wɔn bɛfa ɛyɛ Rafael Leao na sikanam de bae no AC Milan ayo madwen say as ebia omo mpeboy na no nche say wo ban amount to be akeke odi abawo na omo valuation eye 50 million euros ene ya kirei say unya ready say bia sa amount no odi baba na ne wo hunu wasem kan ye why ready so say bia be so didwa de na ne wa bana fe mo so madidwa enom aye say de Milan for no wo mo so aye nioma na Shirak mami abroncha ban say Federico Gatti on say Juventus one what tradition be omo tie na ukojuva omo feno aye traditional family match na serious obi sinu boy na say our Alliance Stadium omo be pitch invasion no so obi sinu akoda na se no ama wopura ama weekend Juve womo first game a womo som ababon nya de se player no wonom ababon ti de men say kan say empanfo no say consider say sa omo dwumadi omo tie di aye annual ade a omo fa no traditional family match no omo sesa aye format no anaso omo nya de because invasion bounce na wo be sa player obo ball say ama chese ni panom aba message Juve womo game na chesam say why club no de service pa anti de men say woman nunu asem ama chasa boy ni prano de wom any reporter ban say woman say wanya yeah can say a sprained ankle ama chasa no aye doubtful game against aye Frosinone and ya say bia nyame ya ma sente na akoda no ensom abebon timpan for no consider say woman so be change radio couple radio preaching version in the other. Wunu ana kwa no okonu na se ono asana guo no. Acha say tackle from behind pa. Shark me that say what yes preach no I allowed a invasion because of that. No kwa so you say. I wunu ya coach so to say ya some no. And I just what plan was sprained ankle. Ti dia channel say nyame ya no weekend against us no no. Nya dey so dia bet me enya body bi abo am now pray no e kakra. And so free omaso de bantaya yenyina so na fe yemfansi na yemakwa badwafo no
and declarize Martin Zubimendi Ebereche Eze and Martin Odegaard. The numbers prove say Bruno Guimaraes brings a different thing, so there's no question about say all compete or more individually with their numbers. Name the raw number 15 woman ni pass see aneti ebeke kakakra e play fan Martin Zubimendi.
Wontumi
if Declarize is fit, if Martin Odegaard is fit, then there are question marks going to be around Martin Zubimendi's contribution to this Arsenal setup. It is our position in number 6. So let's take a look at various positions and at various formations. Arsenal decided some more bar or move here Bruno Guimaraes in the deep. Now, if they should decide to go with a proper 4-3-3, say Omobo against a physical side. Now the position gives you different varieties going into different games when you want to meet physical teams. Now if Arsenal wants to dominate possession, you heard the other screen you see. David Raya better go. I
go so at the amount terms Facebook and YouTube no, and so as a new now where dear.
Yeah, kakra. Didn't I say that? Didn't you already say?
Already say.
Didn't I say? But health-wise, they're good.
Damn, yes. Meza said be fine there.
Yeah, yeah, but said the new thing kind no, Taisana enkoja. Yeah, but you have to cope because nothing lasts forever.
Wontumi.
That's one thing about life. The PN one of my ever last forever. That nothing lasts forever. To nam now to two and more yan what to ni. Nothing lasts forever. You don't know when it will come.
Okay. Well, you share Jumadi say new.
The Chelsea Jesse number 9 the conversation is very exciting. I really love to stay in this industry, so I keep saying say conversation bia no ya na e cost no. I try to find out omo wogidie omu no de mo was agidie no. Now almost so energy gidie omu no. For instance, when we say Chelsea number 9 no, Obabesha, it's Jesse with case. What is our statement no? As I BBC GD as a mentioned. And I make us say, I don't person me booster say. So BGD, at the end of money GD say Jesse idea. And no me was so. Oh, who do they make? For instance, me a Chelsea fan, me organa ha. Club no war. Juki, me support no me do ewo mo ho. But dear ne mami wo GD say Jesse number B. Ni pass me be share we be share. Ya can intimacy my GD are falling in that same of belief. The line of belief are falling on that. Dear ne mama for GD sir. But then man for say I don't know any we be share amfa we be share radio share. Let's just say no me bi e wo chire ana ohunu. Wontumi be graduate mo. But even players, you know, they know Baba Bono. I'm going to be just 4 and 5 neighbor.
Okay.
It's apart from the Shannon, he had 50 no. A book or about second half of Mrs. And you know, Jay, coach, the referee to catch us a question, be 4, be 5. And let clubs, you know, about 4 just no bench. And the book one share, and you know, Joe to catch us a main share our dressing room now, Mefamano. So just in the crowd one share. Patro shahane mamio
yes
and can body but then now betu aka say no me wo sa Jesse no so number no so because Jesse no back on share but there can be a one share or maybe me na mentia say confuse me but this is my opinion on the Jesse. I don't think say case be on number 9 so expectations and the comparisons are the key killers of confidence. You don't compare. You expect free honor and me so already no now confidence I shall say a plummeted. So medium in J sa case into and I have my reason for that. First of all, strikers be 17 ayeka. Eye down to Chelsea history na Peter Osgood eka ho. Peter Osgood. Where you're one fantastic Chelsea forward. Omo legends no pa Peter Osgood. Jimmy Floyd account. Oh, they make cake no. Jimmy Floyd also share 9 no. Or Abramovich era ebe. Abramovich era ne banidia. Let me find out who are the strikers question 9 Jesse no. Na impo ya boa me kakra. Chelsea kra no. More traditional number A number B. Oko Madrid omo de no. 7. What I say? Raul Moshe 7, 0 Moshe 7, and iconic number. Then Omodiama Vinicius. We also Zidane so much number 5 no prominent. Madrid pa. Oko Manchester so omo use 7. Say Manchester so use 7.
Yeah. Omodiana 7.
Chelsea dominant number day. Jimmy Floyd achi ubenya Mateja Kesman. This was under striker about Chelsea. We mu nyina no na yenka san komo wa ha. They excelled. Jimmy Floyd was a quality striker. Go down the list and you find out say and Crawford here come want some to do now no Hernan Crespo. How many times we say they say oh Hernan Crespo so I can't curse at home. Maybe me na me GD anyhow but yo I have a scientific reason to tell you say case be any so and that is not to say João Pedro or Kwako is successful. Honestly no problem and I'll take you through that.
Okay.
First of all, quite list we say I see he going. Patcho what I say. He going and farmer on Madrid. He going and farmer on Madrid. ne clubs our ball bet back as Napoli Kofamano, that's fine. Juve bet back as Kofamano, that's fine, but I'm Famano Madrid so. Morata, Hefan Waka Famano. Yo, Alvaro Morata, Hefan Waka, I say, Adi Aquafa Morata. He's been a journeyman. Nicolas Anelka, journeyman. I don't know me say Gonzalo will go on that TV.
Tammy Abraham, Romelu Lukaku, Aubameyang, Falcao, Fernando Torres. Mo, shall we see Abu Boy for Torres zero to and China fast store? We will be there. Romelu Lukaku, Manchester United and the course. Jesse number Ben Okoshe. A bad form no Benyaye. Coincidence with the Jesse number. And your case be a Kofa Lukaku in your form. He just didn't pass it. He going Madrid and Kofa now. Like I'm saying, Aubameyang the picking point at two clubs. Dubai or Arsenal and a Borussia Dortmund. Dia Kenya ya the other can what side of your Barca no. Tammy Abraham ni pick Tammy. Where did this guy pick? And Okofa Chelsea now I can say case bid na chinti numbers and flow ha. Yeah, on picky that. AS Roma Aston Villa on picky that. Tammy Abraham. Say the potential not China we can say it. So maybe you're an average player. And say you who country club, some about Nigeria, some about England. We know, but literally I'm trying to say when you're even prominent attacker money in national side. So I don't want to attach the case to a moment to me. I'm one. Samum.
Yeah, Samum. And let's talk about Dilap. Now Dilap on the talent in a way. It's the person who's the person. I don't know how the question on me. You don't know me or but Dilap, he's not good. Only first good touch. Open players are shooting from distance. I will be. It's just what talent who. Let me yama what talent our boy who. Dilap talent no. Fan the potency power there. Of finishing outside the box or inside the box. Where can we define predator for him as a forward? Dilap average striker and fan no me as one can't Dilap the no. Then I told you say yo expectations and a comparison.
I'm say baby Sankumo nyina shas ye free year Torres joining Chelsea. That was 2011 January now oba no. Because how prolific and ipane won a former team and on a former club obi a bad Torres a bad the expectations say they okay e was so but e bi mu fu say de ebi oba be ne say de now Torres here adwuma no Liverpool no o man hu ne saa e wo Chelsea odo or ye de ono so kakra bi aka bia because how difficult ana ne start how psychologically na ne ma affect no in terms of when I then start free ba obi mfo say obi obefa na ne bia no problem
me Torres here so Falcao nye na pick from the ba Chelsea
yes
nye no me asem Torres asem na obusa no e ho na me wura say comparison and expectations and kill confidence na oka Torres asem here you know madwena ko si Ibrahimovic so was he cast at Barcelona?
Another big question.
Me Ibrahimovic, you know, or in Tamilano, no me done too much because of footwork. Now I love people away street. Oh, so charismatic, but was he cast? Yeah, Barca number 9, or a famous. Check on my number 9, no. But I can tell you, number 9, Barca just number 9.
Contest here and Chelsea for the few say number 9 year cursed. But many shows be a Barca for no so war number be so number ready or sha ube diagu.
In two Chelsea for no fear be set because fear no emanated from where? If we rabi neighbor a jabi a jabi anywhere I saw us here. It fear no Chelsea for akumamu if we hear neighbor. Yeah, play away or tabo penalty share or tabo share or fire. You have confidence. I don't know, general confidence in who. The only confidence who set up back be on my about penalties. We be center back or far by. Yeah, you hear about it. You know because I best say no. The attitude, no. I'm a who be show mu. Had your men's penalty no ko boy no or fire the man for John ko boy say no. Because he was so slow. Fear now Chelsea fans when they free for neighbor. Now what's the crowd can you aboa me? O can Torres asem no boa me ho. O say psychologically. Yes I know can say Torres as I'm psychologically. That was your key word. Psychologically.
Yeah.
Scientifically, no. Wow, so psychologically.
Because Torres string goalkeeper, empty pool.
No, about any case. Say a free hall banana yakaka Torres Diana by no me or GC no in your case. In your case. That's my opinion in your case. But psychologically now kind of a honor miss me quatete. Torres Bania compano, let you droba a jumano. I could see level B. And I will be to the free hole. Nanya vacancy that hole, Anna. Not did you ho yajma. And now Oba Tuno as Fernando Torres. And I did you draw banana bayra, Sabe Yakoya, Yadesakamoa, so only Sakamoa.
No wukra.
No to buy now call Didier. No. Me catch her say, Uncrophone be a come on the bobono. A one, a more common. A bit of a cast, a Jan Bob penalty in the series, no Sababo first one, as I come on me. Didier committed penalty Tiamono. No Saban no okay, born a shaman on Yano. Look at the personality. A tunim. Old dressing room now can't penalty no Wasama. What draw a general. A big boy mentality, no. It is a whole set striker, no. The way Liverpool be why ho. Why your ho? I feel now about justify why you did £50 million at that time. Was expensive player. Weight of the fee. You did Samuel na Pep Guardiola person ditching free in the club. Who come back so be on what can Rodino no wako. Or 30 who say Ibrahimovic or form or Inter Milan.
I'm on the 40 can.
Or this car. Sa can to no be a legend. Oh, the Pep Guardiola run here
to me.
Or the insult to Samuel to. Or the insult no. Or the Ibrahimovic buy. Eto koyana. Or no skonya no that manipulator. In just no catch say oh no this kaka ho no. Oh, Dimachi, I'll make you fishers of men.
Yeah.
It's my yesu catch Peter no. A hotel room no catch say this kaka ho ba man nye insult on fama. We the Champions League ni we ha. E no define the eto betimi aba ya say what gene na no wa 2000 na je 10 no so ha say. Ampa eto mo win no. Jose ne sade eto ne sabe win Campunu wa. Na Ibrahimovic ho no. Was a case. So they wait. And the sources na ekoso ha no. Did the adwuma na wie Fernando the 50 ba ya wakatwa ya sa tum. Okay, score the goals and let's go. Na ekele Fernando Torres. Aha so the Gerrard ni wachi o. Michael Essien mu nyina for Droba. Frank Lampard mu nyina for Droba. He fell for the politics. You have to justify why you are Fernando Torres. In that justification, no, the guy fell. Empty pole. Sabono obesha life obobo pole. Empty go post obobo pole. Oh bono ko also celebration.
Chelsea man you.
Obobo pole. And your case. Kesi da se kesi bi je sa go no kwesheti ya no
ma hu say more na fu say ebi no ya adwen bi so eno nya adwen bi obi bi say so if Hurricane Erling Haaland or Mbappe should come to Chelsea and take the number 9, do you mean they can't succeed? So there's obi feel so the player in question na yeah can answer say they okay obi so feel say still na no because 9 there.
Oh, sir, dear, I didn't call her say. A Chelsea at Todd Bolly about Abaye, what Chimoko actually. What I say? Chelsea Baby do stage be any none just in the Suhuna. But what the maker. So, manager na agent for catch say Chelsea for na premier. On the first thing I'll be say, and I walk I say. I want Chelsea Baby Drew. I'm not bro Chelsea for na free, Aston Villa free. Chelsea for so afraid. Na Villa friend Chelsea afra o catch them there. Yentie Chelsea for no. Chelsea were on baby Paris Saint-Germain won e. I want Chelsea baby dream. Some of Balak mo squad no. It was the finest of the finest. Udu ho ma won ko achi bi o. So your club now be do sa stage no. Mikelo bi mu nyina bo free bench ba. Kalu mu bo free bench ba. You were at a prime with Jose. And I must retrogress into anybody. No, I bet you just see. Now, refuses are turn even more academy in Krakra, no more. Josh McKenby. They all struggled to make an incursion, proper introduction to Jose because astronomy is tough. I want to Chelsea could do Josh McEachran and Crown Crab baby, and it's a true and I was ship him out.
Jeremy Bogamoni, down.
It was tough getting into the starting 11 at that time. Near the 5th of the tour. Me say, I don't believe. But Omo Eka say, Ejina, the Obesha Jessino, so no, make Jean Pedro Diano. Unfortunately, and Kofueke Kenya box engages. And we are natural finishes. And we are natural center forward.
Okay, typical 9.
Yes, Jean Pedro Diano dia a fain over P3, Yama Konya P4.
On your typical striker.
There be any power started that job, say, oh, Movino, from being an all-round forward to a center forward. Sereka Lukaku, Sereka Higuain almost 7-0. Lukaku almost 7-0. 9 Morata, Falcao, center forward. But unfortunately, João Pedro Diano, I think all graduates. Nana Liam Rossini and Nana AS Edgemana de Mano. Intino Crano, margin say Alonso Batuaso as a center forward, Diana Liam Oyeno. Or one share with Jumano Yao, may line up a woman to me bit me. Yeah. Since you was Anquia Major Pedra on Sayo evolution, resource unti Abiana Waka. Na coach Nasa and until my dream say, João Pedro could come as a second striker later. Kopama Bewase right. Morgan Rogers all left here. But somebody like Junior Krupi, bet me about the line in a 4-2-3-1. Now João Pedro is a generation. But as a center forward, yaw akaka crack
to me
on your center forward. So all moving from being a second striker to center forward, whilst you guys are expecting a lot of goals, and for him to act and function like a day-to-day goal scorer, I need to wait and see João Pedro. Because in the box, you know, a mom heat map, a mom João Pedro heat map, ne ya analyze the carabiner.
Mon try some obenya Pedro heat map amaya na ya shebe be or tower pretty because the old can just say on your typical center forward. So and in if you convo anymore.
Oh, just in the bum. Oh no, the identity no. By functionality on him.
Number na wako jeno.
I did not bum. But Makaka sound crofuni gina.
You made you obey dinny day.
Well, no. Shani hit my upon any. Hit my upon a baby, you know, do agropa, visual representation of players' movement on the field, and the most concentrated version of the graphic, you know, a whole copa. Now, Liam Rossini, who saw catch the Pedro say, Ma on tried that. So, Baba Jabord, your free center backs in the hole. Yes. Or catch say, even DM no Cramon Trust about your free in the hole. He wanted him to stay at the top.
Also on
Pesa. Because of bar no be ball. Or he wants to involve play. Hurricane with the enemy now, fair no more, you know. He wants to involve play. So, Liam Rossini and Maresca Diano, 2 hit maps and a woman. Maresca Diano, the walk on side right, you know. She box in once a white in a woman. Maresca, no. But Liam Rossini and all left, you know. She box in. And the keeper any answer no. Keeper 6 in no.
Bigger road than Maresca's.
Yes, sir. In the box. So Liam was really growing the guy. And one thing I was think about Kotoko, we making videos in the data no. Club not provided last year, na share. It will also be in the technical team not discuss it. They will be concentrating on which aspect of João Pedro's movement. Outside the box as overall or on stay in the box as Liam Rossini started. Alonso more discuss it. We are also here in Ghana discussing the case. It won't be uncommon in Asia. Right now they'll be discussing I'm on the box room, I'm on the leading line or I'm on the Bobby. Average lineup on my friend chat to show baby a João Pedro Jina. Average lineup. Baby will be a judge on the field. Obo say João Pedro no or just center for the crowd. Or to drop him the number be a center midfielders row. Them Liam didn't want that to happen. He wanted him to stay at the top. So Shan Che Hanwa, I don't know about goalkeeper, right back, right center back, left center back, so FW now forward, you know, João Pedro, you know. João Pedro, no, on the shot attacking midfielder, no, any left center mid, no, Temuno. Once one of them Copa Mania zone, Cheho.
Yeah,
Cheho, you are the furthest of Chelsea attackers, a right wingers, you know, and a left wingers. Oh, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, the center forward, you know, a second or cheat line of cut up on an Abishimuno. But what I say?
Yes.
On the FW no, on the issue no. It will also no because I'm here and I'm here box room. this is purely technical and tactical. We can lose more. And so special goals. No, be as a number 9 no dear. Yeah, I think Salonso to be a Juma so yeah or job Pedro Hodia. The goals will share about 15 goals. You know, I think it's a good trajectory to grow from here. And also bet me at one so. But me person me try to say Juma kakra wo ho before you talk about the case. You know, and just a Juma no. And Liam was seen start here. I expect Salonso so it beats me away. Yeah, I don't believe in case.
Whoa,
I don't believe in case.
Video me that say Marija Tano no. I will say he doesn't believe in case. Say number 9 case. Now my own man for say number 9 will be best watch say Tammy Abraham maybe she deliver na where you Kweku Stifler. Now Kweku say Emmanuel Nkwa. I wonder why some Chelsea fans think Tammy Abraham flopped in the number 9 JC. They should check his statistics. And no, any day or no so at the buy. Na Fry say the question is how many goals did he score in that number 9 JC? Alpha be topic for discussion. And one I'm saying internet and so land when I know more discuss it. Say I have some case here pan out there by you. Just a hard drink pa keep the fat burning Newton coffee payback edify atonsu agogo market and or day no and so at the buyer they should be there saying case and don't go for a proper goal scorer Jazzy Real and no and so ni na easy essay. Dan Fernando Torres MT pole incident made me faint. I woke up with clothes wet due to water poured on me. Until now, even if Chelsea is playing Ankasa 11 cry, I support Ankasa 11. And I'm also be man a yako so kafra ho. Mesa Bray.
Yeah.
Say the pay any.
Say one couple the mobile mo my mo ho
Wontumi.
Some of them can abonten and what can we a kind transfer window and it was so I think it was a January transfer window or summer. Na mini bishop and as I would do an adjourn no Obama young Chelsea number 9 JC. And a man that famous school that's not found Obama who? Obama wa. No, yeah, you say. Pierre Obama young never done a shepherd number 9 or also we share let some come be spiritism and football some might believe some may not believe individual preference but tembiana are there setting the difference in the woman more be at the level of experience there are something that what was why I will be describing as a coincidence adibisu to what was bit describing as a pattern I do ya be doing come I say there are certain things you call it during the World Cup and you have a discussion. Certain things are considered as a coincidence. It be so described as patterns. But ni me no no oya there you will be a utimi be ginem kasa ade we NCB mu o mebere so. Kausa u nyina ye ntufu se kwaku hweofi a ofiri mu ba wo. So ma me tufu ka cho se hweofi a ofiri mu ba enye se fie na ofiri mu ba no so ko hedan na esi wo no. Opese we are observant about certain patterns that has been happening in the family. No I catch us show hu na ade we bi anye dey anyo ejina experiences and he said you be sitting ho no to so obi jina fa bi no obi so onjin dia I wouldn't begrudge that person obi jina fa bi so na nipa cross gi tumi say sa ne yoma ne ye adwuma wo bo mu a mesumini nipa cross ya adwen yaw 10 years hunti so who story a pay by kodwa someone dey die you mon komo no. Do you remember?
Yeah. The number 10 no.
Say sa your money nya adwuma obo mu a ka captaincy obi money dey mfa free bo mu. Emo bi fufuro so mfa ne captaincy amba ne so be wura bo mu. Obi a said you na ade. Manchester United number 7 JC free say Cristiano Ronaldo roto 180 ashama na yi.
Nyano na Antonio Valencia dia me ka kworo ye no.
Valencia okoro du ho.
Of course. Munso monye mujesi.
Mempe.
Osakofa 25.
Osakofa mempe. Mount na wa akoma. 2 minutes we have a prayer. Yaw ana the number and the jesi no enye because say e cursed. Sometimes adena nipa kone chef for so many years and ade odi jesi ne ye no. It has become accustomed to it. You see, And you feel maybe true be spirituality. Obi nyini, so I don't want to even go there.
No, dear.
I don't want to even go there. But who did you know so? Yanshe how say we obey to sano, and I don't want to even go deep. Newton account once me brave, and I'll move to a different topic. But I'm running crabby and a bed day, a betchere, and I am a boy. I know who so said yes, now the market troll, and you'll be a comment you.
Oh, yeah, dear, sending us what Chadi in Mamma.
Oh, of course. Obet must break your dinama. Obi always trying to be no enjoy.
Costa
19.
Costa Besha 19.
Bayern was one
car home. Africa Pana
19. Yeah, place me and say, also Balotelli also on the number pay 9. No, 45.
4+5. Oh, yeah, 9. No,
so Costa the Arabian no per 9+1.
Because there is a lot of hope. I done so. Yeah. Anytime I Chelsea be number 9 be our clinical one number say the job Pedro de more and in terms of more quest to win major trophies. I know who it we are hoping say obet me done na and the running crabby and a betch. Yow on say and I said they are born a tea no nyame wo kon fa so ye ni bibia. Now I strongly believe in one beautiful story a pija de ba. Na se sa story need to be fa pa me ametie many beje pa. Na me say in the history of Egyptian football nipa ba kwa obi abona baso woni djumadi a wodi kese pa Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Now it is believed that he is the Egyptian king. Me yaw and they saw the Salah to another abutrika toa. There may be other things I'll pick abutrika over Mohamed Salah.
Maybe Afcon.
Asa. But Mohamed Salah a transcended from the Afcon bit no. Wanyi bi de lemum what the Egypt drew a certain level bia. He is not only recognized as somebody who came from an Egyptian league to Chelsea at some point in time and just became another player. But Orobi showed us with the best of the best when it comes to the history of the Premier League and even European football. Internet they sign in no. Transpo obi akoku stadium one mo obi a so na phone kania. Ya hen who video na no Michael Betrechire mu ha say. But bibi e wa hyase bia wo na wi.
Wontumi.
So the light na de me he's gradually fading off. Nemum the question comes in. Say where the light fades, where would the new star arise from? Iti bebri akania ni dum no ehimfa ana nsroma sronko betimi apie fridi aba.
Barcelona honana.
That is what I'm getting to.
Hamza Abdul Karim.
That is what I'm getting to. So how football is played, how football is seen, any the impact how when abenya wo born no numbers wo skill set wo. But when a beautiful story no attached to in the early struggles. Come fast so brave because he was rejected before he was accepted. You rejected Salah. There were many clubs before he was accepted. Ana baby I rejected the one was abaya or sabeje born as a sin na so boy. So in the discussion around this said matter na me no ye di unkomo sisi no. Salah defining himself from somebody who struggled earlier in his career to become the world beater. Ofrihin North Africa. How many players from North Africa and the team are rising? Obi to say Amezaki, Boy, Ahmed Midu. None of them were able to get to the level of Mohamed Salah. Now on a benchmark and the standard. But for someone like Hamza Abdul Karim, he has been lucky enough to move from the club of the family to join the club of his dreams. We're free club and a busuan obi atatu and obi ajitum. Ababe pie mo club what that so that say ne wo se mitimi besi akai. Na otimi ye nyoma bi mane timi begina na so beji basa no ma 9 ne boss wa. Yaw. He could literally move and do certain things because on our captain Egyptian under 17 team knows kra. Ali force there be da. If you look at this boy.
So quick one, I mean chippy way in. Un's the last season I'm fan on loan. On loan. Say the Barca for David Odro. Aziz Modiano. And I quite say yeah, but he say oh yeah dear. And I film kwadane mu no. Omo unsa so ya boro mo sokra. Yes of course. And nothing about Barca ne ugly. A board that one gampano as part of boy no deal no.
Now, boy, we know Ali for no more person major. This is not the first time Ali did play a mobile loan. Ali di Ahmed Hega
to me.
Emma West Brom loan for £3 million. We know number one person be extending the contract. Say Basa Epeno. Basa for ni dinkomo. And Ali for ni say there be that. Boy na extending the contract. On mane nko da. First of all, ebe man a balloon. Normally that is how Ali works. So player na call foreign do no kruba no more when say oh future or national team no ma. Omo nya ne basa. They will protect the interest of the kid. And almost say besi nko loan no. Now loan no okobo 11 games or say 8 goals. E wo the juvenile A. E hona basa for na dwen almost say there be akoda we no. Bibi wo ni mu. Yeah, there are two things I've recognized from Akoda we. He is not exceptional. Onyan duru top. Na mum ade be mo say striker betima ya ade pa ya one the movement. Occupy the spaces. And we the strength on the ball. And yes, ye pass ya na ye twe. Na mum o jije da osu say na ball na ba ne ho den pa. Height ne ye. 6 feet. Height ne ye. Na the amount way dey be beautiful ne say. On the salad they were coach struggle ko baby dey abandon their big story. But this one could literally help an academy or a club that struggle to produce a center forward form one of the best academies in the world. La Masia, history betia fa La Masia who be a winger and a midfielder. Center back and ameboa. The be a midfielder for fi hoba. Omo mo ye any move for no mo buy and Paul Torres mo ne Magiu. Ah ko Chelsea e ko say.
I play an basa for trashy any pa.
No, e ko say. So, in as much as La Masia has a beautiful identity of promoting young players who are talented and good, Eddie somebody may produce center forward. So, in the last few years, center forward some abeje basa Jumana and Samoleto meboa. Who is Samoleto for Thierry Henry abebo kakra. Thierry Henry abebo kakra, Luis Suarez abebo kakra. Zlatan Ibrahimovic abe na fam die. Omako fa Lewandowski di na ba ma na be na fam die. Enne ya me ne wo kasa ikura na basa ni abre so mo ko pe Julian Alvarez. And at the same time omanya Alvarez a enkomo ye di na say next season so mutimi gina ya Ellen Haaland a possibility. Bank e midfielder ke nyina ye tia ye din se nkofo we mu o metima ko she lab di obi aba. And Xavi, no bien him se basa midfielder gu. There comes obi se Makasado Mone, Hans Flick by Makasado Mone Benamo aba Pedro Cado Free in by Las Palmas.
Gavimo.
Mark Benamo so aba. So if you wanted there be omo chiro mo chire na Kaish pa Kubasi. E see omuni how. Na center forward no. Yaw. When Barcelona are in so much need of somebody that can play, this guy steps up.
In recent years,
and not go now share.
In recent years, apart from Etone Suarez, striker Bernard because he be exceptional.
Lewandowski
for FC Barcelona.
Lewandowski abebo pa. Wabebo bugus negum. Now we no go now share. Baby who is a pass ne initiating the movement. Now, Barca has the platform to uplift this boy. Maybe on any the struggles of Salah. By platform ne that one, when he pick here, he could do a lot of things that could bring Egypt to another limelight. I'm happy for him because now has a flick persuasion. Omu game against Birmingham, 2 goals, back a penalty. Bako yepu by now movement or the causes are going no near post no. So who near post ni say the movement or the cause say amen ko na men ko bo. Any player will open up his body. No a tremble no last pool. Because when you say defender the corner went to intercept here. Obebo bo na she. But when he decided that there be mama say defender na him na member born in front net movement. Basa so attackers no mo de be 2 plate ni so ama no hwe brilliant. I'm not even concerned about the goal. Go on send the obi atimi bobo no to it. Oh me aware but yaw baby me move by any movement no. That's what I'm thinking about.
Spain for no discuss this same player movement. Said they walk na so that typical strikers.
Instinctive. Or striker and him straight. Or relax kakra so or chama ball na tra striker na aye. Also there are two things you can do here. One, you pick the blind spot. One pick the blind spot and you move ahead of the center defender. It's your hand cap blind spot near. So also often that you will know. Compare to 10 edge na na ball na tra no abebo ahye. But when one want say 50-50 so pick the blind spotter. As compared to say vision anymore.
Yeah, see, I could have more trust. No,
oh yeah, but remember fan and to the party.
To say Bomalaga, maybe Barca Bomalaga, Ope Julian Alvarez, Jacobo Malaga.
Oh yeah, we soon pedan and to the party.
Barca, but the
potential is there.
No, Omusa coach no. Coach no can on the fire. I say on pressure be far.
Oh yes, of course. The potential.
But what I'm saying is, Barca pet Champions League have bought Europa, bought 4 competitions. You know, say. Oh, Kobomalaga no ma. What's am so Sunday Alvarez when Kobomalaga? Oh, so we do bit my second option. Say top games in na dey say. Because on koyo mo number 9 like.
Rafinha bit my number 9, God bit my number 9 no. But we say Yakoda at the end then say he's also in a good hands. In a shape of Hansi Flick. I'm only hoping say obetimi develop it better than this. Because Barca
Shadrach check Abdul Karim. Check Abdul Karim goes no against Birmingham no. Na man for Barca supporters no manya boy no de no timi ya no de check mame. E ba na for man for ho. Dwumadi aboy no timi di.
We dey one na mo hia striker. Iti mo fanya mo.
So I said Delap Jackson ho.
I Delap Jackson ho. But I'm happy. Say me hunu a young boy who has come from the Egyptian league on the continent right here. On the biggest stage for Barcelona, showing a talent. We, a farmer Barca, 1.5 was 1.7 million euros per year. A dafom say tam. A dafom. A bonnet dafom. A dafom. And the above one year say, or in a team, most of these players within the team came into the team as young boys. Ma being in a dream play. So guidance, confidence. Yeah, on the goals ni be to play in so amano. Wo de odi ane se hye. Barca so be lifting status no earlier because Salah na enya no we bi. Ono Salah ba Europe no so ano Barca omo na no nenam. But when it there wa be hye Barcelona e fama na kokuro obi abetenenka.
Hamza has a very high ceiling of developing into a beast of a striker. Hopefully that is it works out.
That is the right description.
Kwame
that is the right description or high ceiling.
Okay, so
here's a coach.
Shout out Kenya Barcelona against Birmingham. What is a boy no goes na bi bana afi mo say the city like na instant na there. What time could in America. Sha kwada no. Ono one nya penalty no na so san ko ball na there. Hwa power no. When you was also say pay strike a beam.
I tell you, papa. And Ocean is second or drain it, ne dear goes. No goes now, no person. No bongos. Haaland, only other idea de pepe. Haaland, Bobby, dear, Bianca, so Bobby. But walk up near her and Haaland to mean I eto.
Samuel to overshot na no rush
goalkeeper. Before the ball he was already running. And sana ball the corner no ko American dada.
Suarez pa na.
Oh, ade yaw. Suarez be susuka na be there. Ya de o be ya ma se we buburu janya abotre.
Oh, Suarez baby Suarez.
Wontumi.
Yeah, high ceiling. We are hoping for the best. He said it will work out for him as an African player. Yaw. Manchester City ade na ekoso no. Emu titi na emu dudaba. Omafo busa another question says Savio ni Umama Bush. Now this morning they've gone to Adam Watten. I'm here catch almost Adam Watten no. Onko baby Crystal Palace for some keep your money. Are they in desperate times? Because as a Chelsea the other one for Enzo Fernandez. Me replacing Rodri ni Bernardo. Mares Canada me say adeso ebe so na few way no. Just say oso be good baby. And everyone that is watching the documentary has a bit of say in how are these players. Yeah, who are dressing money players or more millionaires in a work as a wo. But I could Guardiola kasa bebrebe me hope bien am say we Haaland a millionaire. Work a millionaire. Ska form ha. These guys are big boys. In the heat of the moment. No as I may say enkofo in the dressing room, baby koswa or we bet me akabi. What kasa who says Scott Cass and then and I bob on his day. Say jive menkasa. In the video. These are what some of the senior players, some would team one with the baby. Now, AC Milan crap is almost have for Ruben Diaz. Maresca ready a view. Say Diaz a call, Stones a call, Rodri call, Bernardo call. Very difficult for that race, especially when results starts going bad. I'm only hoping that results will work the magic for him. There's only one way, unless results start working magic for him. So results in that dressing room, more questions will be asked than answers. Yeah, more questions.
Whoa, may I say na? We say I'm for where you be because you should man dear bechinti. No, my own will be say salad here no new mama some ram. My own will be say more salad here no. Ono fu say Etony the best African player on the continent and two, or say the best African player or European continent na so. With new man ono fu say be Etony here, you know I'm say salad no.
Hey, whoa. To the baby dream, what of fire to have so much salad.
Okay.
Wontumi.
It's all good.
In
the end, there could be a fan base.
Subjective.
But in the end, because Chelsea fans cry latter stages of Samoleto, cry enjoying the kakrapa. Na Oshe Basa Inter Milan Juma to Koye na Preocupakas Mo Salah with nation anymore. Man for Mo Salah name na Jiji do na so money wo mo. Mo Salah name bi oyo Liverpool do na no money na Nigeria. And on the continent, money no so Loros as Mo Salah. So why can't you also extend the conversation to Sadio Mane? In the end, you know, ya we say we a bit diverse. Obi abe one dey. Because many of the salary or Liverpool money and the big trophies are money na jibo mo no Oba Africa money says for more. That's the most salary. So argument na say e to be shame dia. Ye extend fast said your money so ma me shame. Oh no the community no. And if you had came into so ho.
Yeah.
Also defending Champions League title. Or Saba I fear so you be say Afcon
why
Hakimi.
Ashraf what can Hakimi baby imagine kwa go say. I
ZH. I think when we are comparing African greats, one, adi omo year translated to their performances in Europe count where they are Wontumi nka so year from and what they achieved. But because of my African players, we cannot compare them and omit adi omo say on the continent because they are Africans. It's here we know. Me we bet me say we Champions League or Barca, we say we go say then we'll come to the continent.
You be share your time there man no. They say the menya say oh how no ma say producer for the we be mama. Shara mo mama video na nti honorable sportsman so honorable Kofi Adams. Them so say government to build 10 new mini sports stadiums. And I said 10 mini new sports stadiums and stadia they can be the government to build 10 new mini sports stadia. And no, I said the honorable sports minister de no and so by Congress Nasawa TNT sports minister.
His Excellency the President during his campaign promised to build 6 mini stadia for the 6 new regions. I dare tell you that His Excellency has since reviewed that decision and he is no more going to build the 6 mini stadiums. He is going to build 10. So the Western North region will have 1. Oti region will have 1. Ahafo will have 1. Bono East will have 1. Savannah will have 1. Northeast will have 1. These are the new regions. Upper East will have 1. Upper West will have 1. And then Volta region will have another 1, making 10. And this will have all other facilities in there, including gyms, for you to be able to utilize. The finance minister has issued commencement authorization, and we are going through the processes to get these contracts awarded, and they will move to site immediately.
Whoa. From the Honorable Sports Minister Sharak Monsense Sumami one more time now. Yema Abijafon Kakri. I'm saying game never baso. Hasante Goro Kone House of Folk Democracy Cup Nyamiadma next Friday. Oh Babayara. Ebe dun komo. Your reps were her auntie. You better see the Besiako. Senses once more.
Excellency the President, His Excellency the President, during his campaign, promised to build 6 mini stadia for the 6 new regions. I dare tell you that His Excellency has since reviewed that decision, and he is no more going to build the 6 mini stadiums. He is going to build 10. So the Western North region will have 1, Oti region will have 1, Ahafo will have 1, Bono East will have 1, Savannah will have 1, Northeast will have 1. These are the new regions. Upper East will have 1, Upper West will have 1, and then Volta region will have another 1, making 10. And this will have all other facilities in there, including gyms, for you to be able to utilize. The finance minister has issued commencement authorization, and we are going through the processes to get these contracts awarded, and they will move to site immediately.
Sports Minister Anna Otsesa Odin Komonewe 32nd Ordinary Congress and of course Pram. Mizaya sa team Koma
yes, of course. Yes. You see, the stakeholders of the game were very important ideologies to help develop your football.
Okay.
Now, I think the Honorable Minister our Congress has said they knew because the last time Mboko Congress now Honorable Yusuf Mustafa Munina Kobi Obia describing what the government has in plans for football and how we can develop it. One of them Wontumi raised by some years back the construction of astroturfs. And I no me kaise GMPC the omo jimu bi nti most of the astroturf na ye no kroma se GMPC nsawo. We are not in chair various member of parliament. And more constituencies play a massive role in securing astroturfs for more communities. Then the introduction of the youth resource centers. Obekai. Ebi wo nyina hini, ebi wo ha, ebi wo doma, ebi wo babia. Now this is a broad topic that I want all of us to discuss. Okay. And I'm not against any ideology. Nemo mo ye listener na wo timia. Me ma task we say for me. Me ma task we say. Na me adoma Monday. What is our videos ni ebe here from mo send it.
Okay, Embra.
Sa number na mo de mo videos to so na. Community bia wo bia na constituency bia wo bia obi be ye astrotef. And omo ye youth resource centers ne wo no. Mo fa the current state of service.
Embra that mo ba ku bi as won kokos there na afupa.
Kapo me there. On say I don't want to speak vaguely about the said matter. Me say wo de mo fa nye de. Baby a wotie bia
ya metie se brema de okra so
constituency a brema de omo ye na me wo ho da no mo bia no na me wo ho any baby aba be duru se me baby me pese bia be kasa out of yadwimu videos a wo bia me baby esa hu hia me cry ye sa youth centers na ekoye ye na e bi hosti Independence Day voter muncha videos the current state in family ye yen peka se bia
no
Number 2, Kapo, Minister, ye nimse other regions enibi. Oka Bunu East, Kabunu West, Oka way, kofa ba hafo, ye no ya dream. Baby ba kwa me di 2 years ball 2 pompa, mo pe ball pa. Bunu. Omo pe ball papa. Sure. E hon kwa na ma Ghana Premier League how many teams? Omo oduana. Omo obechem. Omo oberekum. But for kwakra be ball league ni bi enche bia. DBB, Young Apostle.
Sure.
So that area no kwa no.
Enclave no producing.
And na kwa na techima everyone there's some ton here.
Yeah, ganti sanke no so.
Kan so kan ubi. So she e ho na bi ni wo. Ye nyina ye prese bibi sa no stadium bi nya dey
MPO achekra na sunya kra dey
say baby ti say borga ne wa omakoye bi ba ko mo se ba ko boy 743,000 it's unconfirmed allegedly surprise na da on eno ne astotef but mini stadium at least game betima akwa game betima akwa borga we are all for it ho voter miminya enei me ko voter ka blasters bo game ho mini stadium ye nyina akogu ho me pebi akọ efe so minister adwene die eye utrimpo ne die yo eye brutal na mum you see anatem bia no the way we behave kind the parable of the talent of Bible mo o to kwa wase wo mama amiensa wo mama amienu wo mama ba ko hwe so ba ko ko tutu ne de ye dey
e hwe fom oso usuro ni wura ompene ho asem ba ko so hu de ode kwaye ba ko so de ne de ye adwuma ma ne boy dey nya ho mo ho bebre
ne master ne ba no se dey
akwapa no kwafo ose de wo amfa ne de anya adwuma na oje de ma erika de oye we no so it means God when o ma wa chede no one use you if you nsa na oje ma obi foforo nti na ye bre no
I'll be very disappointed and surprised if His Excellency the President of Ghana has say approve say yenko twa so da na yenko sisa anyoma we until the ones we have ya hwani ya ye
okay to the otu say nye the SCNE
we are wasting money. No, we are wasting money. The ketwa krantina me said abu be no. Ketwa na de ma wo no. Why you so do say? Do you know how many times the NSA are begging for money? Now no ya pofan kra mobile kuma so mobile. Do you know how many times they are begging for money?
Abayara. Main stadium ntimi.
De kuta ye ntimi hwe so. And then it's not about the quantity. And then the dodo one na efe.
The maintenance.
And the baba had to use 4 light posts. We say, tell me which developed country can you there flat light? And that's what you now say. Na baba I have my reaction. And the crowd panel develop here. Oh, have one. You can say kata so kakra. Pitch the BI complaining.
Honorable say
Honorable
President John Dramani Mahama has reviewed his decision to build 6 new stadiums. He will now build 10.
Honorable.
I
don't know. Me you're thinking. Sebi adwina yedi nyoma bebre no. I don't know if you are so much enthused about what people will say in terms of oba ya de mono. Ana adina da ho dada no why ye. So what will happen to us? If said the daho dada no second day na kosi saying yabo kan 208 near Ali Mahama Sports Stadium Tamale near second day anya baba ya na wa Accra Sports Stadium ana sisi ekoye Cape Coast kan sisi aye pe ba bia bobo a takwa de no betima about prelims no after prelims there be one next or the Cape Coast or the Bekoye de kutaye ntimi hweso okay o de no national stadium se ho kaso fine now there were resource centers yes some free say nipa krone boka diska cop those people to order
and
let them be accountable momunya accountable for sike ko mu say honorable Mustafa Yusuf amon frɛ no say they no honorable Asiama mon frɛ no whoever is involved skebi ekomu bi as a contractor bi jiska munye nu ni yie munye ni yie
tinyina hini de na ese asɛ ana
na de na mo ye wo ho
nkusie nyina pi
ese na mo ye wo ho mesi ba bi a wo bi a kapeta fa sɛ ne Monday we ba video no na Monday yan tenase mamu san be hwie ska foforo fa ngu
ene ye be hwie ese ye be si du
asu ni mfa so untimi hwe so no kura no untimi hwe so e be tantantan
do
but man na no hwenwura fu akire e be tantantan mo be ha adwen kwa mo be ha adwen kwa e be tantan
every scan nye dia keke
sabi time mo be ama na tantan 2 years time na rafu na obi nam ha na obi twa video na ye bre
se ni si na e de
ni
si no ye be a the contract
minister, and the issue is obi anu ni adwen boni bia for adwen pa wo magana me and o ka se u si a minister me fo awo so na mom until said ye wo ho no ye be hwa ye ni yie ehunu sese ade wo ye wi a nipa e de show mo nsa na ye betima hweso yie no don't try it
wo me da se china ye ba be to aso na nkomo do so nkomo no nsam de o maka bi ene pa na china ye nkomo di me da se me za ye mra na ye hwe democracy cup no nkomo madam Franca ha o jam de macrobia kumasi asante kotoko phobia boko de bibi aboko
adumne mbabo
na odi no
bana boy
fantastic
it is na me nya no ka de bibi krono ye